You don't play the new Persona game? Oh, Persona 5 Tactica? I don't like the art style. That's not to say I'll never play it, but I was not interested enough to play it when it released. But if people want to see me play it, then, you know, as I say with a lot of other games, like, I can be bought. Well, now that we decided we're gonna pick a fight with the Varuni, what first? The first thing I want to do is take a look at Mount Chug Chug. That's where all the young guys from the village are taken, right? If you're planning to release them, think again. The people here don't want that, remember? I'll decide whether to release them or not once I've seen how things are. And if we're gonna release them, we can't afford to fail, so I want to get a good look at the situation first. So you're not gonna just barge in there? You really have grown, Dean. Ted, would you have grown up to be just like him, words? Hi, Greg's passed?
Mom always told me you can't threaten people or hurt people just because you're stronger than they are. And Dad always said you're supposed to use your strength to protect people, not to harm them.
I want to make this very clear, though. I'm not specifically not playing Tactica because of the art style. The art style's like, I don't like the art style, but I do like Persona 5. Which is why I'd say it's possible I can play it somewhere down the line. It's just not a day one sell for me. I mean, I'm sure the game is good. I'm sure the game is, like, pretty good. It's a tactics game. I'm sure it's pretty good, but I'm way too busy and I'm not interested in it. But that being said, if people want to see me play it and I can be bought and I can be bribed. Same thing as the Super Mario RPG. I said the same thing for that game. Alright, let's go see what this Mount Chug Chug's all about. I'll leave the decision making to you. I've got your back to the end. Great, then let's go. I got so many games to play, so I pick up my lineup. Like, I play whatever games I want to play. But if there's a fan demand for a certain game, then it's certainly possible I can be like, yeah, I'll play this. That happened with Engage. Even though Engage wasn't such a good game, but I played Engage purely because of... Well, because Raptor bought it for me, but same difference. I didn't have to spend money on Engage. But my philosophy is, like, I play whatever games I want, and if there is a particular game that people want to see, then I can keep it open for interpretation. With, like, a certain amount of subs or something, or just a certain amount of money. I'll just say it, money. But outside of that, I have no plans to play Super Mario RPG or Tactica at the moment. Could that change? Absolutely. Okay, where are we going now? The game didn't tell us. Good thing there's a hint system. Engage had fun gameplay, and that's about it. And it went on for far too long. It's too long of a game, and it just gets very repetitive. After all that I've seen, and with a little help from Ambrose, I finally resolved myself to overcome the wall between Varuni and humans. First thing to do is head to... Oh, Mount Chug Chug. Right. Makes sense. Do some more of this, because we got a dragon fossil. We're gonna put the sword medium back on you soon. Get more magic. Get more this, I guess. What game is too long? We were just talking about Engage. Engage had a lot of problems, but I think if Engage was shorter, I would be less harsh on it. Engage is like a 50 to 60 hour game. Anyway. To the Mountain of Trains.
Better check before we get lost.
Ba, 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 bum. Hey, what's up, Flygon? Welcome to the stream. How you doing? Engage was too long. Yeah, 80 hours. I heard a lot of people clocked in around 80 hours. I also I started doing a lot of the grinding stuff off screen though. So like, I mean, my playthrough was like close to 60 hours. And I even didn't do all the paralogs. I stopped doing the paralogs because I got very bored of the game. The game just kept going and going, so I stopped doing the paralogs. I'm sure I would have been close to 80 hours if I had done everything. And there was no way in heck I was going to do the DLC either. And Gauge was fine. It wasn't the worst game in the world. It had fun gameplay. But with the length of it, it just started to drag. If it was like a 30-hour game, I would have been like, I would be less harsh on it. Like, I mean that genuinely.
Just take a look around.
Like, Engage being shorter would have gone a long way, and it would have just been like, yeah, it was worth the time.
Just take a look around.
It just lasted way too long for me to be like, yeah, it's barely good.
No
Save
stopping
up.
us now.
I'm gonna do some fights here.
Searching.
Can't remember if Mount Chug Chug is an ice area in Wild Arms 2. I think it is.
Let's take a good look around.
Pretty sure it is. What is this? This is like what they have in Wild Arms 2. They have these for the super bosses. Probably like an optional boss or something.
Just take a look around.
Bates is like 20 to 30 hours. Yeah, other Fire Emblem games aren't that long. Three Houses is also an outlier. Three Houses actually has good characters and story. Yeah, I know, like, I know long Fire Emblem games isn't really the staple. That's, like, mostly, Three Houses and, what's it called thing? Three Houses and Engage thing. I think Echoes was only, like, close to 40? Echoes wasn't, like, super long either, but Echoes was also a better game. Goodbye?
Hurricane warning coming through.
Oh yeah, my Thanksgiving was good. We were talking about Thanksgiving prior, but I hope everyone in chat had a good Thanksgiving as well.
I assume you're
I had
prepared to
leftovers
die.
like literally before streaming.
Like that?
Here goes.
Ah! Go!
Stay calm.
Also, how the game just put Avril in my party?
But I'm gonna
What
keep
about
up.
Greg? I had Greg in the party last I checked. Greg back in. Actually, you know what? Let's take Rebecca out. Actually, no. Let's wait till Avril gets a level up, and then we'll switch her medium, and then we'll put in Avril with the sword medium.
Don't miss anything. Don't miss anything.
I know this is a snow location, but I'm getting heavy Tales of the Abyss vibes because of Mount Rainier, the agony effect.
Stay calm. Gotta move fast.
Path of Radiance is, from what I've heard, it's a good one.
Bingo.
It's a good FE game from what I've heard. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum.
I'm in top shape now.
Speak to fire. There's no fire lay points here. Let's go with Greg. Maybe get the Lightning Fang out.
Now, blast!
For this fair game, perfect. Get high blasted. The Gorilla Baron. This Gorilla's a Baron.
Hold our ground.
Goodbye.
Gotcha.
I think you're gonna live. Yeah, you're gonna live on one. Ow.
You want to start something or what? Hope you're ready to die.
You said POR and RD would be the only ones?
That settles it!
Well, yeah, I said they'd be, if
The end
I
of one
considered,
battle
not
is the
counting a
start of
new
another.
release Fire Emblem game, yeah. I said that Path of Radiance. I think it's more specific to say, I think it's more accurate to say Path of Radiance, because it depends on how much I like Path of Radiance. But yes, if I am looking for another Fire Emblem game to play that isn't a new release, I would pick Path of Radiance.
Let's take a good look around.
It's sort of in the maybe box.
Watch this.
Actually, as we were just talking about this a little bit earlier before you got here, how for the most part I pick my own games that I'm playing, but there is a possibility that I can just play stuff if there's enough fan demand
Psyched and
for it.
ready.
Like we were talking about Persona 5 Tactica and Super Mario RPG, for instance.
My heart
Path of
goes to
Radiance
this
would
one.
be on that, if there was a list, Path of Radiance would be on that list.
Give me all you got.
Of like, if people really want to see it, I can consider doing it.
I'll burn all you bastards to ashes.
But it's not a game I'm gonna choose to do. It's mostly a game that, like, if people want to see it, I can do it. So strictly a maybe. Go here, Dean. Isn't this the thing you steal? You steal lucky cards from this thing in the other games? No, Gela cards. Close enough. Goodbye. Get burned.
I don't really like to see children suffer.
I got no XP from that? Only 300 Gela? I would say I'm more likely to play Super Mario RPG or even Tactica than I am to play Path of Radiance, though.
See anything?
I am very much more likely to just be like, I'm gonna play these, even though people haven't said like, oh, I want to see this in particular. It's just I'm really busy right now, so I can't say I'm gonna play them, but I'm more likely to say like, I'll give Super Mario RPG a try of my own accord, but it wouldn't be till like next year, because I'm booked. Tactica's also likely because I like Persona 5, so I think I would like Tactica. But at the same time, the more I think about potentially playing Tactica, the more I think about replaying Persona 5, which is also mostly the reason why I haven't picked up Tactica. It's been like 4 years since I played Persona 5 Royal.
Let's look at the map.
Where the heck is the entrance to this place? This is a save point, so we're getting somewhere. Where am I going? Oh, it's actually here. Perfect. Oh, Persona 5 Redux is on. It's already happening. Yeah, that's on my list. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. That's a guarantee. The commentary for that is so dated. I need to update it. Also, just strictly that I want to play the game again. That's definitely gonna happen. It's just a matter of when. Probably next year. Maybe sometime next year I'll do it. If I can fit that. Hello. Let's see here. A relic of ancient Filgaia used to seal away the king of monsters. Don't know what that means. Okay, I finally found the entrance to Mount Chug Chug. Yeah, Persona 5 Royal, again, is definitely... that's already on the list. Help. What's wrong? You okay? Nightburn threw me to the monsters. What? Did you say Nightburn? Watch out, he's a puppet of the Varuni. When we can't work anymore, we're just thrown out here for the monsters. What? I don't get it. Thrown out here for them monsters alive? I always thought he was screwed up, but I never imagined he was this bad. No, there's gotta be some sort of misunderstanding. I mean, yeah, he was a little different than I expected, but he's not that inhuman. Dean. I wish I could agree. But not with that thing around. Is this all Nightburn's doing? Dean, there's no time for that now. Here it comes. Do you still consider Nightburn a hero now, Dean?
Come on.
It's a giant
I'm ready
rock.
for you.
Got the Arctic Blade. Excuse... Okay, I was gonna say level 56. It's 36. That makes a lot more sense. Switch you out for... I forgot to take off your thing.
You're up.
Your Guardian. Oh, good thing you're not on the Earth one anymore. Ow!
Give me all you got.
Calm down. I really like this lay point setup, so I will not be doing a lay change.
We gotta protect everyone!
Keep you here just so you can't take point of the wind one. You should do this.
Preparation is key. Defense power raised.
Now's our chance!
Why is this not doing any damage? It says you're weak to wind. Do this.
Gotta be faster!
Maybe it's like a magic only. It is
Where
a
should I
giant
take it
rock.
from?
Yeah, okay, magic does a lot. This is a giant rock, so I guess physical wouldn't do
Let's see
much
if we can put you into orbit.
to a giant rock. So Greg is like the key to this fight. Oh, you're guaranteed to pass your Japanese class. That's nice. Good job. This thing is Mystic. We can probably pop out a Potion Berry, because why not?
Back in action!
Alright, Greg, you're doing all the heavy lifting here, buddy.
Let's see if we can put you into orbit.
Let's take them all out at once!
That's not gonna do anything. Okay, it's strictly magic. Very strictly magic.
No
You
need
might
to
as well
waste time
speed
waiting
Greg
out.
up. This is why I wish you could switch mediums mid-fight, like in Wild Arms 3, because for situations like this, where I want two characters with blast, I can't fix that. I mean, Carol and Rebecca aren't gonna help.
Let us solidify
This is
our
like,
defense.
this is solely a Greg boss
You're on
fight.
a roll now!
Although I think Javelin Bullet might be considered wind. Or not wind, magic? No, it's not. I thought it was. Oh, right, you have Intrude now. It's nice. You should just give Avril a heal since you really can't do anything else.
Is this gonna work? Try this, you'll get
I know very little Japanese. I never took a class or anything. I just
I'm gonna
know...
ride this wave.
I know a little bit of Japanese from what I picked up in JRPGs, like with no
Hope you're
English
ready to
dubs.
die.
Arigato, konnichiwa. I know a couple of others. I think ikoyo or something is like
must
get
act
ready
now.
or something. I've heard that one before. Oh, this is magic. Get wrecked, loser.
Redemption for all their foolish existences.
Who dare to stand before us?
Yo, Dark Man, welcome to the stream. How you doing? That's a heck of a lot of emotes. Oh, it's Ikuzo. It's with a Z. I thought it was a Y.
See ya.
Yeah, I had the right idea, though.
Farewell.
We're on a roll now!
Oh, it's slightly different for Let's Go and To Go? Interesting. How is Javelin Bullet not a magic move?
Targeted
claim this because he's gonna steal it. Otherwise,
I'm gonna ride them.
goodbye.
Carve up anybody that faces me.
Goodbye, giant rock. Seeing you explode is hella satisfying.
Every battle brings me a little closer to him.
Hey. MP charge for Rebecca, not bad.